was scrolling on YouTube and I came onto your videos and I was like, holy these guys are hilarious.
Who do you think this is?
And I was like, holy that Gabriel is so funny. Amer, you're doing good. Also, I love the...
Dude, isn't that crazy?
This is my only bet. That's the only thing I'm gonna do. I have a friend.
Hey everybody, Assalamu alaikum.
Salam. Very happy to see you. Your hair is very long. We were talking about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, you look different.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a big huge pimple
You have a big,
that my
huge
girlfriend
pimple?
popped.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Did she give it to you too, or did she just pop it?
She just popped. I got it. I think it's from my hat. I'm used to wearing hats, so I'm wearing hats and just starts rubbing and tugging and pulling.
I have a pimple too. It's like on my upper lip.
Yeah.
It's not
Not a cold
herpes.
sore.
It's not a cold sore, just a pimple.
Uh-huh.
So it's like... So now I understand people who have mustaches. They
Uh-huh.
hide pimples. It's a great pimple hider.
Oh, pimple hider.
Pimple hider. You hide the pimple?
Yeah.
Pimple.
Are you a pimple hider?
Am I a pimple hider?
Are you a Wait, is the mic on? Yeah.
So funny. It reminded me when I was in university. I used to have a friend. And
When I was a young warthog.
his name was Islam.
Oh, yeah. His last name?
His first name.
His first name.
So I'm
Oh.
like, hey, Islam. Like you were-
Islam.
This is-
Damn. I had a friend, his last name was Islam.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wonder. Anyways,
Is it like, but why is it because, you know, when like the
his
Italians,
parents didn't want him to work in North America.
you know, when like people from like Italy came over to like in the boats and they see
Yeah.
the what the fuck's that bitch, the green bitch?
Okay, let's not curse in the first 3 minutes.
Oh no, but what's
It's,
that green bitch? What's her name?
The Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, the Statue of Liberty.
Terrorists wanted to
And
crash.
she's like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then like they're on the boat and
Yeah.
there's the Statue of Liberty and they're like, hello.
like, Mamma mia.
And then they land in the wherever the ports, and then they're like, "What's your name?" "My name is Benicio del Tino Madini." And they're like, "Okay,
John
It's-
Frank.
yeah, John, get the fuck out of here." Is it like that? Like when they came over, they're like, "Where are you from?" Then they're like, "Assalamu alaikum." I'm like, okay, you're Islam.
He didn't immigrate in the 1800s, but sure, yeah. No, his name, he was from, he was Emirati. I think he was from the Emirates.
Oh, okay.
And his name was just Islam.
You call me a rat?
Emirati. Anyways, and when he had a pimple,
Yeah.
he used to put a Band-Aid.
Oh.
So, and it wasn't like the color of his skin, so you could always, you'd be like,
Yeah.
what the hell? He would just have a huge Band-Aid.
Damn.
Like, just let the pimple show. Like, let it breathe. Don't wear a Band-Aid.
I think it's pimple season though.
It is?
right now.
Yeah?
I mean, you got a pimple. I got a pimple.
Yes, true.
What are the odds of two people having the pimples?
Double pimple.
And we're old. We're not supposed to have pimples.
Guys, let us know if you have a pimple. Have a, you
Yeah.
know, the survey you have.
Yeah. Let us
If
know.
you have a pimple, let us
Comment
know.
below. Send us a voicemail.
What's your favorite pimple?
Yeah.
Oh, good week.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh,
What is
Wait.
Tuesday?
Before we move on, I just want to say congrats on headline.
Yes.
What a fun show, guys! If you didn't
Yeah,
come on Sunday,
exactly.
you
Get
missed
your
out.
stupid ass down there.
It was so fun. Room was packed.
Yeah.
We had like 15
Yeah.
15 Ukrainian, fresh off the
Ukrainians.
boat Ukrainian who moved to Canada, of course, you know, because
Yeah.
what's happening over there.
Uh-huh.
And they just came to the show, and we had. I don't know for you, but I felt so much pressure to make sure.
Yeah.
they have fun.
Yeah.
I'm like
yeah.
these guys, because I've been
Yeah.
through war. I
Mhm.
kind of know like that feeling when you just came to Canada
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, you were born here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have that feeling like, oh, you know what? And they're trying to fit in, and they're like putting a smile
Right.
on. I'm like,
it's true.
I'm
They're
gonna,
trying to fit in.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make you laugh so hard.
Claire said something. I don't know if she would want me to say it. She said, "Oh, I think you know how she's." Maybe I should say. I'll say it and I'll cut it out and tell me.
Okay.
She said, you know how like she was doing her process and all that shit to get into to become a,
Yeah.
a Canadian person.
Yeah.
She said like, oh, I bet if they weren't refugees in Canada, they would have wanted to come to Canada anyway. So they should be happy that they're here.
You are happy that they're here. I don't understand.
I know, but like they didn't have to go through the whole process. They were just refugees.
Because they're refugees.
Yeah. And I was
Okay.
like, that's what they're going through is way worse than what you.
That's white racism. That's why are you surprised? The second you become white, you're like, oh, look, those fucking immigrants. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she feels the same thing about. I'm not gonna ask her about what's her opinion about immigration in the UK.
funny.
Yeah, that's racism. You think you're better than others because like, oh, I had to work to get this.
No,
They just
I don't think
stripped you.
she's better. You know what it is? It took her a long time, and she got frustrated.
It's envy.
Yeah, it might be envy.
It's immigrant envy. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were nice people. Bogdan, is that his name?
Bogdan.
Bogdan.
That's his first name. Yeah, Bogdan.
Couldn't remember his. I couldn't remember. I kept on calling him Joey Joe. I'm like,
Yeah,
"What's
you
up,
called
Joe?"
another guy Dildo.
But I don't even know what the hell.
They were friendly.
Yeah, they were down.
I swear, I was like before the show, so I'm like, okay, I have to make them laugh. I have to make them feel good because I think kind of reminded me of my childhood, where like I would see my mom, you know, like the stress of where am I gonna get the money, where, and I'm like, okay, let's
make their fears go away.
Make them forget just
problems.
for a moment, forget their problem or mock their problems.
Yeah.
And just be the goof, be the silly guy, so that they feel better. I felt it so much.
Yeah.
So I got on. I'm like, all right, I focused so much on them, and everybody was having fun, but I focused so much on them.
No,
it was a good feeling.
It was great.
I'm happy we gave them.
And Quinn goes on, and he's like, it was so insane. I was laughing, but I was like so cringing. I was like, goes on. He's like, so Russia's gonna win. Look how big Russia is. Look how small. And I was like, holy fuck. And they didn't like it at all. They hated his guts. It was so funny.
But he's that's the troll character. It's okay. It's okay. It was fun for everyone else.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit.
I wonder if you. What?
I never. Oh, this decaf is crazy. Oh my god.
Gabe is trying to cut on his coffee intake, so I made him a decaf.
Okay, that was great. That's good.
That's it. We're done.
No, let's have some later.
You want to put some chocolate in?
No. I'm good. And I'm trying to cut down caffeine. It's been going good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I stopped my shisha.
What?
I stopped. I had whatever I had
completely?
left. Yeah, completely.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's not healthy. Smoking every day, it's not healthy.
Shit, I was going to start.
No, I won't allow it.
But like in my head, like look, you think in your head because it's in your culture, right? And so you see it. It's not.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but that says that.
But it's in your
my parents do it.
Okay. But like you see it as a habit, right?
Yeah.
Well, I see it as a novelty.
Yeah.
Or if I would do it, I'd be like, woohoo! Look at me.
It's like you with drinking.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. You're like, for me, drinking is like, you fucking motherfucker, suck my dick, you fucking bitch. And then drinking is like, woohoo!
Yeah, for me, drinking is woohoo! Yeah. Yeah.
That's because I put some pills in your drink.
Thank you. I feel special. But the thing is, I'm gaining the weight that I lost.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I need something in my mouth, which sounds super gay.
Yeah.
But I need to, like, when I'm watching TV, I'm watching a movie, like when you're watching and you make a here's what I missed the most. There's two things I missed the most about smoking. People who smoke, whether it's shisha or cigarettes or cocks, whatever.
Yeah.
It's the late night. You come home after a show.
Yeah.
It's 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna make myself a shisha. So it's the whole world is sleeping. You put on a movie. You make a shisha. You just blah 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 blah. You're just smoking that grape mint.
Yeah.
That feeling feels so good. Also, the morning shisha.
Morning shisha.
Well, kind of morning, but you know when I wake up super late.
Yeah. But that's crazy though.
Coffee and a shisha. It's coffee and cigarette. It's the same thing for people who smoke coffee and cigarette.
But like I'm convinced you're stuck somewhere in the 70s and 80s because nobody does. You think only old gross guys do coffee and cigarettes now?
Yeah.
Like you see, like, you know, you're driving on the highway and there's all these weird like office buildings where you can tell everyone's like so disgusting. They're just gray and they're outside.
So what is it now?
It's like these nice startups and everyone's having like broccoli or something.
Yeah, broccoli and vaping. Like what's the
exactly? It's like vegetables and vaping.
Vegetables and vaping. Like what do they do? An Adderall. Yeah, it's vegetable and an Adderall.
It's so nasty to me.
And it is nasty, but
and
it's
I combine that with like a shit. You're just
100%.
Coffee.
It's all part of it. Dude, have you listened to my new 5 minutes? It's all about
it's so nasty,
how much
dude.
I love taking a shit.
Oh my god,
it's the best feeling ever.
You know what? I started eating apples, and an apple is like a coffee. It is.
Explain.
Okay, so you're not supposed to have caffeine for the first hour you wake up.
Really?
I heard that on a thing. I don't know.
Joe Rogan podcast.
Probably. Yeah. And so I'm like, okay, I'll have an apple. And they say an apple a day
keeps the doctor
away.
Yeah.
But no, it has a lot of sugar, right? So if you have it in the morning, it's fine. And there's no caffeine in it. I'm pretty sure there's no caffeine in it. And it tastes great. And there's a lot of calories packed in a small thing. And there's a lot of sugar. Yeah. So you're like, zoop. Or
zooby, zooby,
fucking zoop. Zoop is such a foreign way of saying zip or zoop.
Zoop. You sound Ukrainian. That's what happens. You happen with Ukrainians. You have zoop.
But no.
You're gonna call your son Zoop?
Zoop.
He's my son. Zoop.
Zoop.
He's very fast. So yeah, that's what you do now. You wake up, you have an apple.
I try, or a banana.
Or a banana. Well, I don't consider this is not healthy. This is not. I don't consider calories from fruit as bad. I'm like, I'll eat like 3 oranges a day.
Okay, that's the 3 day was fine.
Times 2.
Oh, 8 oranges.
I swear, I don't mind. I'll eat an orange, or I'll eat like a couple of, like, I'll have a full meal.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I'm just gonna eat 4 or 5 fruits. I don't consider those as calories.
Really? Well, every apple.
Yeah.
How big is an apple you eat? Okay,
I don't like apples.
That's like, okay.
Apples are overrated. Okay. Man. Pears.
Pears are great. Pear like that, let's say, about 100 calories.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I'll fart it out.
No, dude. It converts to energy equals matter times MC squared.
Fiber and just you shit it out.
Maybe, but better be safe. Okay, I have a solution for your shisha blue problem. So let's say you come. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you have straws in your house?
Straw? No, but I could find some.
So get a straw, open up your favorite flavor of soda water.
Yeah.
Lie down in your stomach, have the straw go like this, and drink your soda water very slowly.
So I have like 6, 7 straws put together, go in the ground in the soda water, and I'm just like,
oh no!
And just.
I
could just take the shisha hose.
Yeah,
and
put it in.
And then
yeah. Oh, that's nasty. But no, that's what I mean, whatever. Last week I kind of drank a bit more than I think I drank like 2 or 3 times that. And are
you falling off the wagon?
No, I didn't drink. I didn't drink yesterday.
Getting a DUI on the wagon? No,
I'm fine. And on Saturday though, me and Claire, we went to this breakfast place we go to a lot. It's called Le Vieux. It's on Saint Laurent. It's like an old super, like these fancy, trendy.
Yeah. I hate those.
They're like super long lines and shit. Yeah. This is like the opposite of that.
I don't understand that.
Yeah. And it's okay. Let's describe these shitty places, right? Oh. It's like these weird, trendy places with like small portion, like it's like an omelet, and it's cost $40.
Yeah, sometimes bigger portions, but it's always like.
Yeah,
eggs shouldn't cost that much.
No.
And what you see, I don't mind if it's quality. I'll pay. You know me. If it's quality, I'll pay more money.
Yeah.
It's the stupid lineups because I look at you. You look at the people like L'Avenue. Let's name names.
Yes. Avenue Beauties.
Yeah, there's like 40 people. They wake up.
Yeah.
They take a shit without their coffee and without their cigarette.
Yeah.
And they're like, let's go wait in line for eggs.
It's bullshit, and we make fun of those. We discovered a place when like 3-4 years ago called Le Vieux. There's never really a line. It's always packed.
Yeah.
But the turnover is so quick that there's always at least 3 or 4 seats available. Amazing. And you run in so we got it's $15 for something called the Feast. I got the Feast 1, but they accidentally sent me the Feast 3, which is like the huge one. I'm pretty sure. So it's like 2 buttermilk pancakes, 2 sausages, 4 slices of bacon, 4 eggs, 2 slices of toast, gratin. You know gratin?
I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I've seen it before.
It's like a toe jam or something or whatever it is from the French.
I think it's like a it's like a
pâté chinois or whatever you call
exactly. Yeah, it's a pâté.
Yeah, it's a pâté. Anyway, it's a huge breakfast and it's cheap, and we ate it, and that was the only meal we ate that day. We were so full. We were sick, and we're like, oh. And the whole Sunday, this Sunday just passed, I was just shitting all day. The whole meal. I shat.
Tell me more. Was it big? Was it nice?
It was a lot of shits.
Was it did you gender it? Is it a boy shit or a girl shit?
It was all
is it
big,
pink or
big old
or
men.
Is it pink
no.
or blue or is it red? If it's
brown.
red, sometimes it's red. It's
Yes.
the
Oh, wow.
Go see a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was good, and that was my weekend.
Oh, that's a good. I love going to brunches with girls. I think it's a very like, you wake up, you get it on in the morning, and you're like, let's not cook, let's go eat. But then you're supposed to go wait in line. I hate that. There's a couple of places that I like that I try to go during the week.
Yeah.
I've been there because I'm not getting late.
During the week?
Well, I don't have a day job. Like I don't have a normal schedule. So
Yeah,
let's say the lady's staying over, you go have brunch. It's nice.
Cool. Yeah, it's nice. It's
There's a French place. I forgot the name, but I haven't been there in a few years. But they make the best omelet in the city.
Really?
Oh, what's the name of the place?
What's
in the middle of nowhere? Sorry.
What's in the omelet? Is there potatoes in the omelet?
No, it's an omelet.
Dude,
it's a French omelet.
Oh, French omelet.
You don't put potatoes in an omelet, bro. Put them on the side if you want.
I like potatoes in the omelet with peppers and cheese.
But wait. It's not an omelet then. It's a frittata. It's a frittata.
Is it?
It's a frittata.
I think it's a Spanish omelet.
Yeah, frittata.
What's that?
Spanish omelet.
I don't know. There's eggs.
There's
it's folded.
It's folded.
It's an omelet. It's an omelet. With shit inside.
An omelet, to make it an omelet, I think it's like, it's a French thing. Omelette, it's a French word, first of all. And if you watch online,
not the way I say it.
How do you say it?
Omelet.
Omelet. I
say it in English.
Omelette. Dude, I love, I eat 4 eggs a day, every day.
Yeah.
Every day. I very rarely, I love eggs. I even had boiled eggs a few days ago.
Hard-boiled eggs?
Hard-boiled eggs.
I like hard-boiled eggs.
You know what I did? I boiled them. Then I took a fork worth of butter, and I was crushing the hot eggs with the butter, so the butter was melting as I was crushing the eggs. And put some. You know what I put on my eggs that not a lot of do? Just a little bit of cinnamon.
That's interesting.
Cinnamon,
Never
cumin,
heard that before.
salt, pepper, drizzle of olive oil. It's my. I love eggs.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh man, I might gonna eat eggs after this
podcast.
Yeah. Wanna have some eggs with me?
No, I'm gonna have pasta with tomatoes and feta.
Pasta, tomato. Oh, that's not. Oh, your girlfriend is making that thing you like. We should bring this back.
I always do this.
This died sometimes in like 2004.
This is the best.
It's when I'm getting old. My shoulder hurts. Now when I do this,
Hey, you following anything World Cup related?
No.
Yeah, me either. I just know it's in Qatar, right?
Yes.
Have you seen the Qatari the World Cup Qatari mascot? Have you seen that?
No.
You know what? It's insane. It's like every
it's
world.
a hijabi woman,
dude. It's not too far. You know, like every World Cup has its own like mascot. Like England is like Willie the
racist.
Yeah, Willie the racist.
He's drunk at the bar, like those immigrants. They get in because they're refugees. I had to work hard. Sorry. Is the name of the mascot Claire?
What would be the French? What would be the France mascot?
Beno, he's smoking. It's a cigarette. It's just a cigarette.
Like happy eyes.
Just like judging. Oh, putain.
So the mascot for the Qatari is like like those headband things they wear, the white things.
Yeah.
It's just that, and it's flying around with a big smile. So it looks like a fucking Muslim ghost. Have you seen that thing?
Oh, I gotta watch this.
Dude, it's hilarious.
I was about to Google Muslim ghost. I'm like, I don't think that's the right thing to Google.
Dude, it's great. The Qatari, it looks like Casper's Muslim cousin.
Mahmoud.
Yeah.
Qatar World Cup. I got a glimpse of it.
Dude, isn't it crazy? He's like, hello.
Mahmoud, the racist ghost. Put your hijab well, you whore. We don't believe in gays. La 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 la. He's flying around. He looks like a KKK Muslim member, doesn't he?
Dude.
Mahmoud, the unfriendly ghost.
Isn't that fucking funny, though?
There are only 2 genders. Oh, that's so funny.
And so whatever, football or whatever, soccer is like, it came to Qatar, right? And do they have a lot of football there or a lot of like live sporting events? And you think in Qatar, do they?
I mean, football is the biggest sport in the world.
Yeah.
But from what I understood, and this is based only on hearsay, is that the whole FIFA World Cup thing, it's just a big-ass money-making machine.
Yeah.
So in that sense, let's say you're a country, and you want Qatar, you go to the responsible, like, listen, my friends, I will give you $200 million.
Yeah.
And you bring FIFA to my country.
Yeah.
And then another country's like, I will give you 250 million.
Yeah, they're bidding.
And we'll go to Jeffrey Island's island, number 2, and then you can fuck as many children as you want. The guy's like, okay, yeah, we'll go with you. And then what you do is that it just makes a lot of money because they have to build all those stadiums. All these stadiums are new.
These are new. Yeah,
it's the same thing for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Like none of these things exist. So just a lot of money that goes into building them, and it's all slave labor, of course.
Yeah.
So all the people, the business people, they make money because they get the money from the government. Build all those things, and they hire slave labor. So it just and you end up making money. But it's all fake. It's all
all baloney.
They use the fact that these athletes sacrifice all their life to become the best.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah. Well, for the athlete point of view, it's better than the Olympics because at least like they're depending on what club they're with or what city, they make so much more money.
Hundreds of millions of dollars. Like
Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So
And like I was watching like clips of like how the Qatari people, like those princes with the things and stuff, and they're mixing with regular people that came from like Ecuador who love football, right? And there's like, and you know how like there's a lot of banter. Let's say like your team is doing shit, and there's like kind of like, haha, you made. And I saw this one clip of this Ecuadorian guy like dancing when his team scored, and then behind him was like this prince being like, "Shut the fuck down, fuck you, sit the fuck down." And the guy's like, "Whoa!" Everyone's like, "Relax, dude." Like, and he was not used to anybody ever making fun of him ever. And not even directly, indirectly.
The Arabic ego is
he's for sure like dead. Like he's for sure they took him, they beheaded him. And dude,
in the town square.
Dude, oh my god. Like or kidnap or something, man. Like he's fucked.
No one is watching it in this country, I find. Even because the Italians are not participating or they got eliminated or something.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Saudi Arabia is doing
Really?
I think they play against Argentina today.
But wait,
because I speak with my Chinese students and they're watching the World
it,
Cup because the time difference is not that
it's easier.
It's easier for them, not that long, not that far. Anyways, it's not it's not that bad.
Not that
and I have a feeling now this is the new market.
Mm-hmm.
Like now when they make a Marvel movie, you have to make sure that the Chinese okay with it. There's like no black people and no gays and whatever.
Yeah.
I think everything that is so big that costs so much, they have to make sure that the Chinese. So I think we don't see a lot of advertising. Like I don't see any billboards or anything. But in China, it's like all my students like, oh my god.
I didn't even know it was on.
China is not even in the World Cup, but they're
hooked on it. And I went to like some cafe over the weekend. I just was reading and they had it playing there.
Yeah, that's their podcast. Old people, that's their podcast.
Yeah,
like they have something playing in the background and they go, oh, and then they go back to hating themselves.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's their the adult version of podcast.
That's interesting.
Old people's podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I'm going to share with you something, and I hope you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So I told you, right? I watched The Mummy last week. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to continue the trilogy. I'm going to watch The Mummy Returns. And I don't know if you remember The Mummy Returns. It's with The Rock. So the movie begins with The Rock, an actual The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock.
Like the actor.
Yeah, right.
But when the movie ends, it's a CGI Rock.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because it's like
terrible.
2002.
Yeah, he's like, ooh. His face is all stretched.
And they make him do
but it's so like bad.
Exactly,
it's like
made in CGI.
It's pinned. It's like as if he had a fucking string.
And in the end scene, there is one of my favorite moments of accidental comedy ever in history of cinema, and I would like to show it to you.
Sure, yeah.
So I downloaded just this thing.
Oh, no way, that's awesome.
And I'm gonna show it to you. Now keep this as much as you want. So let me set the vibe so people know what I'm talking about. So the scene, the movie's about to end. So you have, what's the name of the actor again?
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. Brendan Fraser is about to kill the Scorpion King, The Rock. But there's also the bald mummy.
Zeus,
who has returned. Imhotep. I think.
Imhotep.
So Imhotep is also trying to kill the Scorpion King. However, you have to, if he kills the Scorpion King, Imhotep, then he will rule the army of the Scorpion King. But we don't want that.
No.
So it's got to be Brendan Fraser who kills the Scorpion King.
Yeah.
So
pretty good.
So he's like, he throws it. Imhotep catches the spear. He's like, ha 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 ha! I will kill the Scorpion King, and I will lead. So CGI The Rock. He's about to kill him. No.
Whoa, Matrix style.
Oh. You could see. So he's about to kill him, but Brendan Fraser. Hiya!
Wow.
No.
That was fucking interception.
Yeah. Wait, we're getting to my favorite scene of all time. So that means, because
these dogs.
If you kill the Scorpion King, then you kill all of these guys. So they're stressed.
Yeah.
So Brendan Fraser has the spear. He takes the spear. He's fighting with CGI The Rock. He falls and then, bam!
Wow.
He kills him. Wait, you ready? It's coming.
Oh my god. That's pretty good. That was like theater school freak out.
So Imhotep is like, no. He was like,
he ran into frame. Like I feel like that was like they remastered that into 4K and they had like the side scenes open too far.
Because listen, we know how movies are made a little bit, so you understand this. It was like Brendan Fraser holding a spear and sticking it into nothing because CGI The Rock is not there. And then he's like, okay, action. He's like,
yeah.
And then the guy, no. It's my favorite scene of all time.
It must be weird working.
It's Casablanca. Like, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Yeah. That's your.
And like, it's just, it's so funny. Accidental comedy. And it's funny. So I Google it. Apparently, everyone has spotted that bad acting scene.
That's funny.
Anyway.
It must be hard, especially that time when CGI was first coming in and actors had no experience working with CGI or anything.
Like, talk to this ball.
Yeah, right? Like remember the live action Scooby Doo? Remember that shit?
And then they run?
No,
the cartoon?
No, but like
live action.
There's a live action version of Scooby Doo where it's like the actor, the guy who played Shaggy is Matthew Lillard. He's like a pretty good actor actually. He's not, but he plays Shaggy so well, and he's gone on to do like kind of like dramatic roles later. But like he's like, "Sup, Scoob," and there's like nothing there, and he's having like a farting contest by himself, and it just like nothing there. Like as an actor, would you be all you're thinking about is the paycheck at that point, right?
100%.
You're like, "Fuck, dude."
It's like you're doing improv with a ball. Well,
Yeah.
apparently, when they filmed Lord of the Rings, the wizard,
Yeah, Gandalf.
he was doing a scene and he was talking to something. Apparently, what they do is just they put a tennis ball in the air and like, okay, this is the guy.
Yeah.
And apparently he broke down. He's like, I did not get into acting.
To talk to a ball. Damn it.
What's the name of the? It's Magneto.
Oh, Sir Ian McKellen.
Yeah, Sir Ian McKellen. He's like,
Yeah.
I did not get into acting till I could do this.
I did not suck dick for years to...
Did he suck dick?
Well, he's gay.
Okay, well then he did not suck dick for roles. He's like,
But maybe...
he's like, I love penises.
But maybe he got it. He got that role by blowing Harvey Weinstein or something. And then he got...
Yeah, but maybe.
But he liked it.
Was it a Harvey Weinstein production?
Nah, it's Peter Jackson.
Oh, okay. So why would he damn it, I sucked the wrong cock. Oh, blimey.
Did you hear? So, Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
So, do you know anything about the Peter Jackson who directed Lord
I
of the
know
Rings?
he's fat and he's like one of those crazy geniuses that hates everyone.
He hates everybody?
No, but he's like, one of those geniuses. Like, I need things to be done exactly like the guy who did The Shining.
Oh, no, not
Stanley
really.
Kubrick, no?
No. He's
I'm mixing up my fat guys.
yeah. Oh, maybe you're thinking of, I don't even know.
I'm thinking of Stanley Kubrick, I think, yeah.
So, he started off making comedy movies. That's how he started.
Oh.
So, and when they decided to pick him as the person who directed Lord of the Rings, they took a huge gamble.
Yeah.
Because at that time it was like the biggest budget for a trilogy, and they didn't do one movie and waited for it to do good. They just filmed 3 movies back to back.
Yeah.
So they just lived in Lord of the Rings world for like 4 years.
That's crazy. Yeah.
They're just like, they're elves, and they're like, so imagine coming out of that, you're like, what the fuck? I am not a fucking Legolas or whatever. I'm not. And so he started his career in. He's from New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
And he started making horror comedies.
Horror comedies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so if you go back and watch his movies, he made a movie called Brain Dead, and he made a movie called I can't remember.
Yeah.
But it's like all, you know how like, I don't know if you remember Lord of the Rings, but like there's the orcs, right?
Yeah.
And it's very violent, very visceral, and very intense, very like it feels very real. It doesn't feel very CGI whenever they're fighting, and it's because he really innovated the art form of like very gory like special effects.
Oh, okay.
So, and there was all this small production company in New Zealand, very small, and he had movies where it was just the most violent, gory shit, but because it was funny, it was done in a funny way. Like he had one guy that it was like this priest that knew like karate and shit, and he like took this lawnmower and he like made it into a weapon, and there's all these like monsters around him, and he just like chopping them all down, and just blood and blood and blood. And so you take what you see from those movies, and it directly translates.
You add long ears, and you're like, oh, we got Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, dude, the fight scenes, all like the weirdness, the weird humor from Lord of the Rings, where it's like really like they're all gonna die, but they're having fun murdering. It's really weird. It's I love those movies for that, but it doesn't make sense. Like his movies he made go from like some jokey like to then the biggest movies ever.
We gotta start somewhere.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah, right. And
what has he done since?
He's done like smaller things just for fun himself.
But
He also sorry, I don't know. Sorry,
No, go ahead.
so then you know when The Hobbit came out, right?
Yeah.
After Lord of the Rings,
I think I've seen it,
and everyone was looking for The Hobbit because like first it was like I think like Benicio del Toro was supposed to direct The Hobbit, but he dropped out, and everyone's like, "Fuck!" And like, who are we gonna get? And they're like, "Oh, let's get Peter Jackson again, right?"
Benicio del Toro an actor?
The guy that did
Pan's Labyrinth.
yeah, Pan's Labyrinth. Who? Okay, no.
No, there's another Benicio.
Oh, yeah, there is another Benicio.
Javier Bardem.
No, Benicio. He's like in Fear and Loathing.
There's a few Benicios.
Yeah, whatever. The guy who did Pan's Labyrinth, right?
I'm thinking of Javier Bardem. You know who's Javier Bardem?
Yeah, he has the hair like my hair.
He's very hot.
No, but in No Country for Old Men. You ever see that?
Yeah.
He's got like my hair now, dude.
Yeah. No, wait. No, he has a
But
Justin
it's like
Bieber.
the sides.
Can you do a Justin Bieber? Can I touch it?
Sure.
Get it. I haven't done this in so long. I do this with my pubes now.
You grow them out, put them on your head.
I wish.
Whoa.
Shall we? You still have the separation.
Yeah.
You have a natural.
Ooh, I got a
Your hair is so
natural.
clean. It's nice.
Yeah, I washed it today.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a scene with Javier Bardem.
mhm.
I think it's Christy blah 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 Barcelona. What's the name of the movie?
Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Vicky Cristina Barcelona. Remember when I told you that inside of me there's a 40-year-old
Yeah, there's a
divorcee
woman,
who
lady,
gets like
hot lady. Yeah.
who gets like there's a movie I saw I wanted to talk about, but maybe I'll remember it.
Mhm.
But in Vicky Cristina Barcelona,
Mhm.
there's a scene where Javier Bardem. I think it's Javier Bardem.
It is. I think it is too.
He
And
goes
Penelope Cruz,
and
right?
Penelope Cruz. Penelope Cruz. Penelope Cruz.
Yeah.
And the other girl, the white girl,
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
How do I know these things? Damn.
He's like, "Hello, ladies. I would like to take you to my beautiful place in my helicopter,
Yeah.
and then I would like to make love to you, both of you."
No, he says that.
Like,
I've never seen the movie.
He is like obviously flirting with both of them, and he wants to fuck both of them.
Oh, so he doesn't say that. He doesn't say that.
Well, he's like, "I would like to make love to you, to both." Like he is
Wow.
very direct.
No
but
way.
in a Javier Bardem.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would have said yes.
Yeah.
I would have-
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You can. He is very hot.
Yeah.
What movie did I? And I saw another. Oh, I told you I watched The Mask of Zorro, or did we not talk about?
Oh, you watched
Oh
The
my
Mask
God.
of Zorro?
Oh my god, bro!
That's so funny. The
Oh my
Mask
God.
of Zorro. Dude, there's no way. That movie
watched-
must suck balls. That's crazy.
Listen, that movie. First of all, mind your words, young man. Alright? The Mask of Zorro is a classic film.
The Mask of
It's a
It's from the
classic.
90s, right?
Something like that.
It's like
we need to bring back Mask of Zorro. We need to hire that guy who looks like George Clooney, the new actor. He's very handsome.
I don't know.
He was. I can't think. Oh, he was in the Mandalorian or something. No, he was in Dune.
Oh, Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac would make a fantastic Zorro.
I don't think he would want to do it though.
Shut up!
There's no way in hell.
Shut up!
There's no way.
Take it back!
That would be the end of your career.
It's the end of your career if you don't take it back.
Oh God.
Gabriel Montgomery O'Massey, how dare you insult the Mask of Zorro? How dare you?
What the hell is it even about? Who is Zorro?
Okay, so I'm gonna forget a lot of names. But who played the Hannibal Lecter?
Anthony Hopkins.
The movie begins. Anthony Hopkins.
Does he play a Mexican?
Shut up! Shut the fuck up, Gabe!
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry, I raised my voice.
It's okay. You like this movie?
It's a great movie.
It's your Avatar.
Anthony Quinn is the original Zorro. Anthony Quinn. He has a beautiful
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. Anthony Hopkins?
Is the guy?
No, then Anthony Quinn. Then it's Anthony Quinn.
Who's Anthony Quinn?
Another Anthony.
Okay.
Is it Anthony Quinn or Anthony Hopkins?
Dude, that's so racist.
Why?
He's not Mexican.
So what? He's got the chest hair, and he's supposed to be Spanish.
Or whatever. Yeah.
He's supposed to be Spanish. Anyway.
Oh my God. That's like, what's his name? That's like John Wayne playing
Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
So the movie begins. You have Anthony. What's his name?
Hopkins.
Okay, the movie begins. You have Anthony Hopkins, and he's Zorro.
Yeah.
And he is fighting this conquistador they're in Mexico, right? Or in California, but when it was still Mexican.
You said it was Spain.
No, they're from Spain, but they moved to the New World. And they have a colony there.
Damn.
So you have a conquistador, and he's like controlling the people, like, oh, papi, help. Like the people are squished.
Very nice.
So he's like, I am against. He's like basically Mexican Robin Hood.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So he's like, he goes and he's like, and then he's very rich, but he wears a mask.
So he's like Robin Hood and he's like Batman.
Batman, exactly. He's a Mexican Robin Hood Batman.
Okay.
All put together, and he rides a horse.
He rides a horse.
Wears black. He has a mask, and he's very flirtatious.
It's his Mexican mobile is the horse.
Exactly. He's also a cab driver, and he plows the field. So the movie begins. He's like, oh, so he goes to a guy who's a conquistador. He's like, no, and then he marks him with a Z on his chest. He's like, this is so you'll never forget me. And he's like very flirtatious, and he knows how to use a sword because it's a symbol for his penis. So he's a great lover.
It's very pointy.
He comes back it's funny, he lives in a cave. He has a cave or whatever, and then he goes to his wife, beautiful, gorgeous wife, and he has a little daughter.
Oh.
So he's like telling her about his adventures, and the mommy, his wife is like,
put things in your head.
The daughter, she's sleeping. Oh, why are you telling her all these crazy stories? Like, oh, I love you, señorita.
Oh.
And then the guy that he scarred finds him.
Oh.
He's like, I knew it was you, Zorro.
Okay.
They're fighting.
Okay.
And then turns out the conquistador was in love with his wife. So he's like, even though you never wanted me, I cannot have you arrest this man. Like, I cannot have you date this vagabond, this bad man.
This movie does suck.
Shut the fuck up, Gabriel O'Massey.
Oh my God.
So anyways, so what happened?
Who plays Zorro?
Let me get there. So that's Zorro.
We're not there yet?
No, Anthony.
That's Anthony Hopkins. Oh my.
That's the original Zorro.
We're still in the prologue. Dude, I can't be. This is the whole vibe. We're still in the prologue. I thought this was the movie.
Gabriel, I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God,
okay,
Gabriel.
okay, fine.
I will jujitsu you.
Holy shit.
I will choke you on camera.
Okay, fine.
No, I'm sorry. So he,
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins is fighting with the conquistador, and then the conquistador is about to kill Anthony Hopkins, but his wife is like, mi amor, and she goes to protect him, and then she gets shot, and then she dies.
It.
And even the conquistador is like, Maria. I think her name was Maria. Maria, like, because he didn't want her to die. Oh, no, sorry. One of his soldiers shoots, kills Maria. So he kills the conquistador kills his own soldier for killing Maria because he didn't want this. He wanted Zorro to die.
Bang.
He captures Zorro, throws him in a prison for 20 years. Yeah. He's like, I will take your daughter and I will raise her as my own. So he takes the baby.
Guy.
Cut to...
The baby has a sex change, becomes Zorro.
No. That's the next one. That's the next one's going to come out. That's going to be LGBTQ friendly.
Okay.
Cut to, we're 20 years later.
Yeah.
The conquistador goes to Spain, comes back to California do shady deals with, steal some gold
with Harvey Weinstein.
Sorry?
I don't know.
All right. He comes back, and he brings his daughter, who is now, are you ready? Catherine Zeta-Jones. Gorgeous, young Catherine
Everyone's
Zeta-Jones.
doing Mexican face in the 90s. Evil.
Zita. Katrina Zeta-Jones. Anyway.
She thinks she's Danish.
Anyway, she is gorgeous. She is when I was young, she was like my crush. I dated a girl who looked like I love white skin with black hair.
Yeah.
Anyway, she looked very hot. And
imagine black skin with white hair.
Who?
Black skin with white hair.
Black skin. Whoa. Well, yeah, that's called an old black person. What the fuck?
An old black.
Like exactly. So, anyways, though, there's a vagabond. He's like a truant. He's a street fighter. He's a street thief with his brother, and he becomes Zorro. Basically, Anthony Quinn escapes from prison. He takes this young vagabond, this young hoodlum, and he trains him how to be the master of disguise and to be a great swordsman. And that guy is played by Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, Antonio Banderas.
Gorgeous Antonio Banderas.
Dun, 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 dun,
So of course, it's a love story, right? Antonio Banderas as Zorro meets Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Ooh.
And she's like, hola. And there's two scenes, and this is what I wanted to talk about. It's so hot. Dude, it's so hot. There's two scenes where, first scene is Catherine Zeta-Jones meets meets Zorro, and they have like the little chemistry. He fights somewhere. He goes hide in a church because he knows the priest or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's like, go hide in the confession booth.
Dios míos.
So Zorro is hiding in the confession booth. Who walks in to confess? But Catherine Zeta-Jones. No. So she walks in and she's like, "Excuse me, Father, for I have sinned." He's like, go away. I'm like, then he realizes it's her. I'm like, oh, tell me more.
Tell me more, you.
She's like, oh, I had impure thoughts about this man.
Ooh.
So she is confessing to
wow.
Zorro that she had impure thoughts about Zorro. And I was like, tell me more.
Oh, dude.
So he's like listening to her. And he's like, listen, señorita, just noticing, like, there's no sin if you follow your heart. And she's like, like she realizes it's him. That scene is so sexy for me, for my 40-year-old white woman divorcee who drinks white wine and gets turned on. That scene is so goddamn sexy.
You need to somehow figure out a joke.
Get laid?
No, yeah, dude. That's so funny. But I think this Amer is the Amer that's gonna explode, because nobody has this angle of the really loves love.
There's another scene that I find, but they'll never be able to do that second. That first scene they'll be able to do, but the second scene, because it's a bit Me Too-y, but it's hot Me Too-y.
Okay.
So, let me just have some water. This is getting hot. So,
how come you were able to have water and I couldn't have water?
Water, it's coffee, but I need a liquid. It's cold now. Zorro goes into her fake father's castle to fight or whatever, because he wants to steal a map to save the people.
Okay.
And Catherine Zeta-Jones is there, and she's a very good swordswoman because she was raised by
the conquistador.
By a conquistador. So she's like, and Antonio
Catherine Zeta. So her thing's Z also.
No, she's not Z, but she's a fighter. She's she knows how to use a sword. And she's attracted to Zorro.
Yeah.
But she doesn't
She doesn't know it's Zorro.
She doesn't know who's Zorro.
Yeah.
So she's like, I will fight you.
She doesn't know that Zorro's Bruce Wayne.
Exactly. So she's like, I will fight you. And Zorro's like, get out of here, woman.
Yeah.
He's like, no. And then she cuts him. He's like, he's like, all right, fine. So he whips out his sword,
yeah.
And then and she's good, so she's fighting. She's like, and she's like, oh, you're good. No, I'm good. And they're fighting. And then what he does, he's like, please, I tell her, please stop. He's like, no, I can take it.
Yeah.
And then what he does, it's so sexy. He kisses her. She's like, and then he
that's not what you're expecting, right?
And I'm like, it's because it's like. He didn't ask permission.
No.
You're not supposed to kiss her. She's like, and then she's fighting him some more. And then I think they kiss again, but this time. And then what he does is
wait. Yeah. Let me. This is
quick,
okay.
I'm gonna come.
This is what I'm gonna guess is gonna happen, because Me Too-y kissing.
Yeah.
He takes a sword. Yeah. He goes and then cuts a little bit of her shirt.
Yeah, cuts a little bit of her shirt. Cuts another thing. And the whole dress falls.
Oh yeah.
And then you see Catherine Zeta, because she has long, beautiful hair.
Covering.
It's hiding her tits, and she's like, and he's like, and he's still a gentleman. He's like, señorita, dun, 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 dun. Calls his horse. His horse comes, runs away. And then she's like, and then her fake father runs with like his soldiers, and he sees it, and she's like, oh, and just takes a hat and hides herself. And she's like, father, padre, I fought the
man.
I fought Zorro, and so she's like, he's like, oh, fuck, what is it again? He was young and vigorous. That's what she said. Like, he's like, what? He's like, so young and vigorous, father. And then like the scene ends, and I'm like, oh my god, these two scenes are quite.
Damn, that's
quite
cool.
Quite hot.
Damn. Ooh, that's wild. I'm sweating. Ooh. That was great. That was great reminiscing of that.
Oh god. Use the pillow.
My favorite part was like when you go. Who whistles like that? I can't. My mom could sort of.
You know how to whistle?
Oh, that's good.
But I can't do that very like strong one. There's some people. They put their finger in there and then.
Wow, that's pretty good.
It's not loud enough though.
Nah, what are you gonna do? Who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Okay. I have something, a little surprise, sorta.
Oh.
Something very interesting. So, it's too bad, unfortunately, the way it turned out in the end. Like, no, but it's really interesting. So a while, like maybe like a month ago.
Yeah.
You know what don't you get like what's it called? Like calls from like agents. What the fuck is it? Like telemarketers, right? Yeah. So I get like telemarketing calls from here all over, and I never pick up the phone. No. I'm like, oh, if it's from the United States. Okay. So I got a few from the United States from the same number, but I never picked it up, you know? And I recently noticed that they left me voicemails, right?
Yeah.
And I played them. And I couldn't fucking. I was like, I was so confused. I couldn't fucking believe it, right? So I saved them, and can I play them for you?
Please do,
dude. It's insane. You're gonna shoot yourself. I'll pause it in between. What?
I know where this is going. I don't know why I know where it is. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it. Yeah. And I'll ask you questions. If you see, I'll guess who it is. Okay.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is very kind. I never do this sort of thing, but I was scrolling on the internet. I was scrolling on YouTube, and I came onto your videos, and I was like, holy fucking shit, these guys are hilarious.
Who do you think this is?
Is it you?
No, but who do you think it is?
I don't know. Some guy on YouTube. Okay.
By the way, this is actually Joe Rogan.
Dude, isn't this crazy? He found our videos, and he kept on trying to call me, and he left a voicemail. And I was like, what the fuck? And I tried calling back, and it kept on going. It wouldn't pick up. So, but the voicemail's not done yet here. So,
to God, I never do this, but I had to anyway. And I was like, holy fuck, that Gabriel is so funny. Amer, you're doing good. Also, I love the...
Dude, isn't that crazy? Amer, you're doing... Dude, he loves you guys. He loves us.
I love the fact he loves you more.
I don't know. Maybe it depends. Maybe I don't know. You know how he is. Anyway, it keeps on going.
Fitness aspect of thing, but it was so funny. Amer, you're doing good. Also, I love the fitness aspect of the podcast. You guys look fucking great. It's great to see the homosexual community represented on podcasting and comedy.
It's not for some reason he thinks we're gay, which
so many people think we're gay. Both of our girlfriends think that we fuck when we turn off these cameras. We turn on different cameras.
So obviously you made an impression, a weirdly, I don't know, impression on Rogan. And you have any questions so far?
Yeah.
Isn't this crazy? Aren't you like stunned?
I am flabbergasted.
All right, it keeps going.
Podcasting and comedy. It's great, guys. It's so inspiring to have two non-binary comedians do so well. That's all I wanted to say. To be honest, you're not big enough to get on my podcast yet, but I just wanted to say hi and check in and tell you guys look really cool.
I don't know. I don't know why he did that at the end. It's weird. Is that fucking crazy?
You know, it kind of makes me feel good. I'm like, we're on the right path. You know,
yeah, well,
we're getting noticed by fucking our Father.
I know. Is that
is in heaven?
Yeah, and
Texas.
It's too bad. Look, it like as exciting as this is, like there is a little bit of bad news with this also.
What?
Yeah, it's really because I thought, oh, maybe he'll give
Joe
us a
Rogan
shout
thinks
out.
you're funnier than me. It hurts my feeling.
No,
Great,
he said
you're hilarious, Amer. You're doing your best or whatever.
He said you're doing good.
Okay,
Good work. He should have said.
Wait, okay, so you have another one? Did he call you again?
Well, look, I didn't.
You didn't respond.
I didn't respond. I didn't know. I get so many telemarketer phone calls from so many people.
You should have noticed that fucking Texas.
How am I supposed to know? Code. What is it? Fucking 2. I don't. Do you know it?
9/11.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyways.
how do you feel?
I feel good, man. I'm very happy this happened, bro. Okay. Seriously. So why is your phone number? Why isn't that my phone number? Anyways,
it must have been through the email or something. Maybe I don't know.
Anyways, so I would have responded.
For sure you would have. Anyway, so he.
Oh, maybe he got it from Pentelis. That's why.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. So, I looked at the dates. 2 weeks passes, and he sends us another voicemail. Okay. Okay. So.
Hey, how's it going? It's me, Joe. I'm just checking in again. I sent you guys messages and you never responded to me. You know, I try to be nice to a couple fucking homos and you don't respond. You know, 2 queers on a couch aren't ever gonna fucking make it if they don't suck on the dick that is Joe Rogan.
Isn't that fucking crazy? He's so fucking pissed.
Oh, God, I'll do it. If this is where it's okay.
He's so fucking mad at us. Anyway, well, hold on.
Oh, Rogan, okay, you fucking douchebags. I hope you guys fail. I swear to God, if I see you guys ever in Austin, I am going to armbar you into death. I will fucking eat you from your assholes first, okay? I'm going to sick Marshall on your dick. You guys can just go and suck each other's cocks because no one's ever going to watch your podcast because Joe Rogan is a fucking king, okay? Fuck you, goodbye, suck my dick.
Oh, man.
Dude, I know, right?
Bro, you should call him next week. Like, listen.
Yeah.
Send him an email or whatever and tell him, hey, and see what he says again. I don't want to be on Joe Rogan's bad side.
I'm going to try to figure. I do have his number, so I'm going to figure something out. Maybe
probably Jamie will pick up. You won't get you won't get Joe right away.
I don't want to pay the collect call like the international fees.
We'll put it on the Bonne Nuit.
Okay, cool. Isn't that fucking crazy though?
Crazy, man. I'm happy. Listen, at least we're getting noticed.
Yeah, he's pissed though.
Listen, he takes a lot of TRT, so
Don't think he's gonna watch this. He's gonna be fucking.
Joe, we love you. You know that, right? You're our father.
Yeah,
you're our father figure.
Yeah.
That we need. So we love you, Joe. Peace be upon him.
So I've been. Now that's in the past.
So funny.
No, I was.
I've been watching you. La 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 long. You know the song? I've been watching you.
Yeah,
la 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 long.
Yeah.
That's a song that they can never do anymore.
No.
And if you start crying,
you know who had a joke about that?
Push it some more. Who?
You know Daniel Torado?
Yeah.
When I first started watching comedy when I was 18 in Montreal, he had a joke about that. And at the time, Daniel Torado now, he's very smooth, funny jokes. Back then, he was so physical, right? So he'd be like, push it. And he was going all humping and shit. And at the time, I was shitting my pants. I was like, I never thought of that,
Really?
Well, I was 17 or 16. I'd never listened to that. I didn't. I think it was the first time I heard that song.
I thought this is how it works. Okay, you just crying is part of the process.
Well, it's also I didn't dissect the lyrics then. I just thought it was a nice song. And he was like, you know that song, la 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 la. You think it's a nice song?
You know he's good friends with who? You know Chromeo? Oh, people don't know this. Chromeo.
Yeah, they're from Montreal, right?
Oh, well,
yeah.
I'll give you bonafide loving. So Daniel Tirado is good friends with them. Like he grew up with them.
Oh, no way.
And there's a video clip where everyone is like dressed in robot white and they're dancing. That's Daniel Tirado.
Ah, that's cool.
He's in the video clip.
Shit, I like Romeo. They're pretty good.
Oh, I fucking love.
I went to see them at the Jazz Fest a long time ago.
They're one. I saw them live in Montreal a few years ago, and they were one of the best things.
They're great. Yeah,
they're amazing. And I went to see them afterwards, and I shook his hand. Their hand. So it was like me and a bunch of girls that all wanted to fuck Dave.
There's one guy that's fat and one guy that's like hot.
Yeah, one of the hot guy is a Jewish man.
Yeah.
And the fat guy is an Arabic man.
Yeah.
And I went to see the Arabic. Like, hey, just my best friend. I was with Eddie. My best friend is Jewish, and we're like you. I was like, oh my god! So I have a ticket. I have a ticket. It says Lebanon in Arabic, and
that's
I
cool.
have Patrick. His name is Patrick. Patrick's signature and Dave One's signature.
Nice.
And it has Lebanon written in Arabic on the ticket.
That's nice.
One of the, and it's so funny. I'm there. I'm getting an autograph. Then I turn, and who do I see? I was like 20 something in my early, like mid 20s.
A while ago. Damn.
I turn, and it's Sugar Sammy.
Wow.
And he's like, "Hey guys." So they're like, and they both like, "Oh, you're Sugar Sammy." Oh, they're like, "Oh," and they start. Sugar Sammy just came to watch the show, and he wanted to shake their hand.
Was he popular?
Oh yeah, he was
15 years ago.
No, it was huge 15 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I have a photo. You know what? I can show it. I have a photo.
No way.
Of me.
15 years ago.
Me, Patrick Jmail.
Yeah.
And Sugar Sammy.
No way. I didn't know that.
I can show it to you. It's yeah.
That's crazy.
I had hair back then.
For everybody in the world, Danny Farrell's a comedian.
Yeah.
From New York now.
Yeah, he lives in New York. I did a show with him when I went to New York, the New York Comedy Club. And I was supposed to follow him. And he got here late or whatever, or he had to go early, so I didn't have to follow him. And thank God, because he destroyed so hard.
Fuck.
And the girl who went after him ate so much dick.
Damn, that's
not
scary.
Like Sir Ian McKellen. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like not
bad.
So, and I got to close the show. I did like 12 minutes.
Oh.
And that's the video I sent to bookers.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, it was one of my favorite sets.
That's great.
I got to do my 9/11 joke in New York. Made my day.
It's awesome.
Made my day.
So I applied to. Do you know the website Upwork?
Yeah.
So I got on.
Explain it for people who don't know.
It's like a freelance website where you can get jobs and shit. And it was hard for me to. The first time I applied a long time ago. I had no experience. I didn't get accepted. And then I applied again like a few years ago. I didn't get accepted, and I got accepted this week. And I was applying for jobs, and I got one job, which is it was just like a slideshow, right? Like easy cash, whatever. There's so many jobs on there, and it's not bad. And do you ever use it for anything? No, huh? So one job was like a slideshow, and she gave me like this reference of like what she wanted it to look like, and it's like this wedding, and it's people dancing, and it's all upbeat and happy, and she gives me these photos, and then she gives me the song, "That's Life, That's All the People," Frank Sinatra, right? And I'm like, the song does not match the happy.
That's when you die. They play that song.
Yeah, and I was like, that's really weird. I'm very confused. And so I put all these fun things, lights, little animations, and I'm like, that's live. I'm like, this is really weird. And I send her the video, and she's like, why? She's like, my first impressions are why there's so many things going on. The video I sent you has nothing I referenced. I'm like, what are you talking about? You sent me this video, and she sent me. And she's like, oh my God, I sent you the wrong video. Then she sent me, it was a funeral video. And I was like, oh, what? And she was like, I'm so sorry. Because I put a lot. I was like, I really want to do a good job. And it was like totally. And I was like, oh my God. And there's all this old woman that's like dead. And it's all like little, it's really cool. Because it would be like a picture of an old lady or whatever. Yeah. And like I added like an animation of like a speech bubble with like a heart in it. So she's like, I love you. And I'm like, oh, it's so cringy.
And now you guys gonna watch it. Oh, that's so funny. I like these videos. You're getting old. I wrote a joke about this. Is that when they play these PowerPoints presentation on loop. You're getting old when you're in most of the photos. You're like if I died tomorrow, they could just keep the video on loop. They don't have to get a new fucking PowerPoint presentation. Just keep the video playing and just change the body.
That's
how you're getting old.
I should make a PowerPoint for Joe Rogan just to say sorry. We should make one being like, sorry.
Oh my God, yeah, like pictures of us. Like I have a kettlebell, and then like look, Amer does MMA. And
look,
Okay.
we have to keep up with the fitness, otherwise he's not gonna.
yeah, it's true. Look, this sweater was not as tight. Oh, this is disgusting.
Nah, just don't eat anything.
Just gotta stop smoking. I had to replace. So I was supposed to go boxing today, but I have a show, so no show.
Oh, we can. Damn. That's why, like, I guess you wouldn't, because it's late. Like the YMCA. Oh, I've been going to the YMCA a lot. Like I went today. I've been working out, and my struggle continues with these naked old guys. It's now it doesn't bother me as much, but now it's like
The return of the balls.
So gross. Like, okay, so today there was this big, fat, naked old guy, and with a small little dick and white pubes, all puny
White
little dick.
pubes. Oh,
Oh,
man.
it's so crazy. And he was standing on the scale completely naked, no shoes,
Yeah.
clicking
No
it.
ass.
Dude,
Just huge belly.
huge
no
guy.
ass.
I was like, oh, and then I was thinking, like, dude, there's nothing good you're gonna see there, man, on that scale. Nothing.
Maybe
What
last
do you-
weight. You don't know.
That's what Claire was saying, but I was like, no, you gotta, give it a few months of going to the gym, and then you might see something nice. God damn, I was like, oh, and there was this one dude, I'm pretty sure he was jerking off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like really rubbing his dick, and I was looking at, I was like,
Maybe it was itchy. Was he put? I know. I remember when I was younger, they would put like talc powder.
Yeah.
Like, so the whole room would smell like talc powder.
oh, we have a listener that works at the YMCA,
How do you know?
because she messaged me.
Oh, she's like, hey, stop shitting on my job.
It's Lauren.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's a fan of the. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
She works at the YMCA, and she said she saw us, so she saw me and Claire.
That's nice. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and she told Claire. Remember last week when I said that?
That's cool. We have fans.
Yeah. So remember I said last week Claire would go into the steam room.
Yeah.
And there's all these naked ladies.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a lot of homeless people that go into the steam rooms and clip their toenails in there, and so she stopped going to the steam room.
Oh. That's why.
Yeah, it's gross.
Okay, I'll stop.
Yeah.
I need to go to a good. You know what? I think I would need my lungs would enjoy a good steam room.
Yeah.
Breathe, my friend.
What if you
breathe.
smoke shisha without any of the tobacco?
Then what are you smoking? Air?
It's true. Yeah. Can you make? How do you make steam? Just boil water?
Yeah.
Can you put that in the shisha?
Well, it's not just steam. It's smoke and steam
Yeah.
and tobacco. Don't make it.
I want to start smoking shisha.
I miss it so much.
I have nothing to do at night.
Write jokes. Come
Yeah.
do comedy. Come do the comedy.
Oh no! I mean, I do enough, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like I have nothing to do like naughty at night. Like I don't want to eat snacks. I don't want to drink. I'm excited though for December because eggnog is everywhere now, and whiskey is everywhere. Oh, I'm gonna have eggnog and whiskey. Oh my god, fucking shit, man. Oh, I love eggnog whiskey.
Yeah, but isn't it eggs with whiskey? Isn't it like a?
It's not eggs.
That's what I call a British omelette.
It's basic. That's great.
So you have frittata,
That's
you have
so
omelette,
funny.
and then you have eggnog.
It's basically custard.
Oh, that's nice.
It's
Yeah,
delicious. It's
yeah.
sweet. It's custard, and then just put whiskey in it.
Oh, but you drink it, right?
Oh yeah,
You don't eat it.
you sip it.
Yeah. I think I had it once. I didn't like it. It's like,
Ah.
why am I eating raw eggs?
So it's not raw eggs. It's custard.
It's not custard. It's just there's so much sugar. I think it's raw eggs.
No, dude, it's not. You're not
like-
drinking raw eggs.
You know Rocky, like when he used to train, he just put like 6 eggs and he.
No.
That's what I imagine eggnog is like
No.
6 eggs,
Look up.
whiskey
Look up.
and
What
sugar.
is an
and then-
eggnog? Look up because
I have a really old phone. Every time I pull
Oh,
it out,
yeah.
it takes like 10 hours to fucking.
okay, it's the last thing you gotta look up, and then I think you gotta go right.
Soon.
It's basically
Eggnog is a custard. You're right.
It's basically custard, and then like if you heat it up,
Using
you can-
raw egg whites. Ugh. For a traditional eggnog, you also whip up some egg whites to stiff peaks, and then fold those into the eggnog mixture, making it light and fluffy. The egg whites are not cooked in your face, and these days some people avoid eating raw eggs because of the salmonella risk, also because it's disgusting. If you want to incorporate beaten egg whites, one way to get around this is to use pasteurized eggs. I also just reheat the combination.
Oh, whatever. Just know it's good. And you put whiskey in it. And it's great, and you drink it. And I'm gonna air all the weight that I lost. I'm just gonna gain it all in December.
All right, guys, thank you so much for listening to this
Listening,
podcast. Hope you enjoyed Zorro.
Yeah.
But watch Zorro.
Watch Zorro.
Yeah, watch Zorro.
Message Joe Rogan. Tell him we're sorry. Well, tell him to.
And come Sunday, guys, seriously, come meet some Ukrainians. It's so fun. It's so fun. I love it so much. I love our show so much.
It's like my favorite show.
I wish we could just be richer.
I know, it's just slightly richer.
I was telling my girlfriend that everything I do is what I always want to do. I want to do podcasts and shows.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. We do podcasts and I do shows. I just want to 10 times more money. That's
just
all.
slightly. So we don't.
We gotta stop charging $5 with it. But no, we won't, guys. We want you to come. Yeah. So come listen to our funny stories and hang out and subscribe and tell a friend. We have 50 new subscribers this week.
I don't know. We have 300 new ones this month at least.
This month, okay. So fucking thank you guys for listening. Yeah. And we love you very much. Salam alaikum, everybody.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Peace.
This is my only